Hello, I'm back again, this time in the warm, not wearing a big hat and coat and out in the frosty weather. I'm in the central heated house, wearing my normal work clothes. So my second video, the subject of my second video is about the 3D world. And the title of the video is Learning to Love the 3D. So this is something that I feel I've struggled with on my spiritual journey. I'm still quite early on in my spiritual journey, I would say. So I have been reading lots over the last 3 years, so probably over the period of the C word. I had my awakening, I realised what was going on. I'd had my suspicions previously, but I started to work out what was going on and that the world wasn't quite how I had thought it was. So I'm an empath, a strong empath. I don't see it as a weakness anymore. I have struggled since I was young to see people hurting, to see people in pain. I've always felt that I'm quite a gentle soul. I like to help people, I like to look after people, I like to help them to heal. Something that I bring into my work on a daily basis. I've got a wonderful job, I'm self-employed, I love my job, helping people, but I do take a lot of it on board. I take a lot of people's pain on board, and I spend a lot of my time trying to help people to resolve their pain. And as we know, this can cause issues with ourselves, so it can be burdensome if we're not looking after ourselves properly, if we're not protecting ourselves from others' pain. So for a very long time I felt like I didn't really understand this planet, this plane that we're living in. I felt like I didn't belong, like I'd come from somewhere else, from a different planet, a different universe, a kinder place. I always feel like I've known kinder worlds, that I've known compassion, I've known empathy, I've known kindness, gentleness, and that I find living in this planet hard. I find it hard work, it pains me to see the way that things are. And so for a long time during my awakening, I was almost wishing to be taken away from this planet. Not to do anything to myself, but just the spaceship to come and just beam me back up, for goodness sake, and take me somewhere kinder. But I am on a bit of a healing journey myself at the moment, and I am learning so much. I'm learning about myself, I'm learning about my reasons for being here, I'm learning about my journey, my path, what I need to do. And what has suddenly dawned on me, another download or a connection, is that I need to be here in this 3D plane. I need to be here because I need to learn and I need to grow. And many spiritual leaders and gurus have said how, although this planet is so dense, it's the most dense place, it's the hardest place to be, that it's also the most beautiful, the most diverse, the most variety of life. And how can that be a bad thing? Yes, there's hard struggles that we have to go through, but there's also the beauty and the light and the wonder of this beautiful place. And we are part of this place. We are part of the whole. We belong to it. What we do to this place, it comes back to us. How we behave, how we look after things, how we generate love, it comes back to us. So this place is the place of the ultimate learning, and this is what I am starting to understand, starting to realise, that I need to be here. I may have been on other places that were kinder, but did I learn as much there? Was it just easier? Was it more comfortable? And we know that in order to learn and to grow, that we have to go outside of our comfort zone, that we will never create or experience as much if we are not having adversity. So like the seed that has to burst through the earth, the power that it needs, the strength that it needs to grow and to develop, and it has to overcome that adversity. And as human beings, we need that as well. We need that push for us to push back and to really gain strength. And I just wanted to voice this today, to put it out into the universe, put my voice out there and just say, we need to be here. This place is here for us. It's part of us. We're a part of it. Whatever we do to Mother Earth, to Gaia, it comes back to us. And it's beautiful. And it's wonderful. And we need to embrace it. And we need to just take it into our hearts and use this lifetime to create whatever we can to bring that love into this place and to be a part of it, to not fight against it, to not resist it, but to embrace it and to feel that power of the variety and the beauty and the diversity. I think back to a time when I was having a difficult time in my life. I had postnatal depression. And I took some antidepressants for a while. It's the only time I've ever done it, for about a year. And it helped me to sleep and it helped me to relax, but I'm really not one for taking drugs if I can really help it. So I wanted to get off them, but what I noticed while I was taking them was that they just numbed everything down. So there was no highs, there were no lows. So obviously it was trying to stop the lows, but the price for that was that it took away the highs. And if you take away the highs, you take away the beauty and the joy of life. And that's how I see this 3D Earth. Yes, I'd love to go to the 5D and for everything to be easier and wonderful and beautiful and easy, but this place is where we learn and we grow. And this place is very special for that. And that is why we chose to come here, because we didn't want the same. We want the highs and we accept the lows, and we learn from them. We want the highs, we accept the lows. And that's what I wanted to say today. It's just a realization that came to me that actually I'm right where I need to be. I knew that anyway, but I'm right where I need to be. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm excited. I'm excited about what I'm learning, and that to me is wonderful. That's where I need to be. So I hope that means something to you. I hope it sparks an interest or a discussion. Do let me know what you think. As I say, I'm still learning. It's all new to me. You know, I'm on my spiritual journey. I'm loving it. I'm learning so much. But any comments that you have, I'm really grateful to hear. So thanks a lot for listening. Take care. Bye.